Hey guys, how's it going? I don't know if we're ready to do this, but we're trying it out. So thank you guys for being flexible. I know this year has been, I don't know how to say track, right? It's pretty terrible. Yeah, I mean, at least we got to play, and we're continuing to do that, but as a result of, so I'm just being thankful that we're able to have tonight. Once we got, I was really, just so you know, I was trying to hold out until we got the blues so that we could have everybody in person. Because especially with this group, I didn't want it to be over a Zoom call or something like that. Because these are my needs. I mean, and I've had them for a long, long time, and these guys as well. And I know we were talking a whole bunch today about trying to make it through tonight because it's been a long time, right? We were trying to do it, like across the screen and have, but you guys don't know this on huddles that we have whenever go with them. Which you guys don't know this, but that was really cheap. So it's not fair. I get some of that. Come on, we got this. You guys are like, that's why R2. You know what I mean? Anyway, so we have all those videos. We started, you guys remember, we started to hear about kind of watching, and how much that we were looking forward to being able to do the season. And they kept telling us, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, and finally, just play, you got to start next Monday. And, it just, we made it through. And I mean, that's a big kudos to these young men for doing everything that we asked them to do, when it comes to, and you guys as parents too, and separate and all that stuff. None of us really want to do. But at the same time, hey, it is what it is. And we made it happen. And so thank you guys for always being flexible. we're changing opponent midweek from one group is Atari, trying to find games. Of course, the last game of the season, but unfortunately, there's some different point. But we got to get in six, and thank God that we did, right? Thank God that we did. So tonight, sorry we didn't have dinner, like we normally do, and so I decided we can't have it in here, but it's a little more, formal, on the stage, things like that. But we're still going to keep it in, we're still going to try, so they're well on one another, and try to make the best of it last year. You know what I mean? And so just so you know, today I watched a little bit of that. Just to remember and all those times we did Memorial Park, and whenever one end of the field you have to run left, and on the other end you have to run right. Because playing the field, it all went down to the end zone by the skate park. And then we would have our little circles afterwards, and then we got to move over to the field where the big kids got to play, right there off Hancock, right? And then we still got to have our circles. We got to talk about the future and what we wanted. And then in the junior class, we got to play out at Skyview on the turf field. We thought we were big stuff, right? And we got to, and these guys right here don't know, especially Chad and Phil and Derek have been with me since the beginning. And hours and hours and hours they have fucking we didn't think it was fair over a freaking Zoom call. So thank you for letting me hold out. And I know it's kind of last minute because we don't know we've got every single thing between, the last season and my wife is thankful because I was gone like 80 hours for the last 6 weeks. So she didn't have to see me anymore, which was awesome. And but this is the one day, and I know I have a couple families that they're like, why in the world would you put it on St. Patrick's Day? Well, if they don't work great, I can pinch them as they leave, And I'm sorry, but this is the one day this week before spring break that we don't have games. We don't have everything, So we're making it happen. And thank you. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you for letting me be a part of your son's life. Because it's really been everything. I love them. Like they were my own kids. And it was funny looking at a photo the other day of me standing in a circle after one of the games this year, and they're all big and taller than I am because I'm a big guy. And when we first started, I had to go like this so that I could look in the eye. And that part's really hard because these are my dudes. And we did do it different than when they were ever seen in the movie, across the 8th grade, and done about that. And when I had to go over it when they were in 5th grade, tell them, hey fellas, we got to include everybody on the game field when we're going to get with us. We're Columbine, because that's what exclusively when you're only going to your teammates. Remember all those days? And when they were freshmen and they decided they didn't know how to like each other anymore, and they said in my classroom, we had a big circle and everybody cried and they started to love each other again. So it's been a long time with this group. We've been through a lot of stuff together. And there's times where we hug each other, there's times where we hate each other, there's times where we curse at each other, and there's times where we cry in each other's arms. And I think that's happened with everybody. And that's why I had to do it in person, because they're my dudes. And they always will be. And the first thing I see whenever I walk into my office in my own house is when they were in 5th grade, together in 4th grade. They put together a little sign with just their numbers on it. And when I walk into my office in my office, in my AD office, I have the ball, and whenever Coach had them in 5th grade, they would sign all the balls that they were going to do something special. And this is what they'll drop them. He gave it to me at the banquet that we had out at Campino, right? And so I had those. And the reason why, these are my dudes.
And no matter what happens, know this already for the rest of your life, you always will be. And there's nothing you can do that's going to change that. I will love you forever and ever and ever until the day that I die. And I've already told you, I'm not speaking any more funerals, so you're guys after us. But if you're done. You got me? We'll go with that. So let's make decisions that are going to keep us safe. Also, my junior class, you guys are right there with us at the time of, the two sets of twins and Mason, when you be all pissy and just like, crawl off the field and crying because he was so bad. We went through it too because you guys were the bigger part of this senior class than ever because there were some of you that put you guys together to play. Well, when they were fifth grade, sixth grade, and then when in fifth grade, spring season, we got to play all by ourselves. And I think that was about the only time. And you guys, forever, you're my dude. You know what I mean? Youngsters, believe it or not, we've been watching you for a long time. We know it's coming. And there were times when we practice or we get medal with throwing the ball. And while our guys are doing stuff, I would just be over with my arms and start watching. Okay, I see that. You don't know this, but we're always watching. We're always watching, trying to see what's happening, making sure you're doing the things in order to be successful. We started off with 3 rules at the beginning, and the halfway mark. Do the right thing. Do it as well as you possibly can. And care deeply about all that we're doing. If not, and that's how we're going to understand. Now that you're taking this next step, I know it's more like anything, but it's just how I feel right now. This next step for you guys is now taking everything you've learned from myself and all these guys. Love your mama. Do your best. Do your job. All those things that we've taught you over and over and over. You get to now take that step into manhood and carry it over into the rest of your life. I never had a group where we've had this much investment. And so my expectations for you are more high. You got me? My expectations for you in life are real high. Because you've seen us screw up, you've seen us mess up, you've seen us overcome, you've seen us love our families, you've seen us when we're down, when we're up, you know what it's like, what life is like, because we've taught you that. And it's time for you to take that step. Here's where you're going to be. My goal is simple. You're going to be a better man. You're going to be real hard. And you're going to be better than him. These guys, that's just going to be really hard. Because they're great. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be talking anymore. This is a celebration. And we're going to have to, find the night and bottle of trash like we always do. And love on you guys a little bit. That sound good? Cool. All right. So this year, I'm going to do it a little bit different because we've had so much investment about all of this staff that I'm going to allow them to kind of introduce our letter winner. Okay? So how we'll do it is like this. So, Coach Ranky, I don't know how we're over here. I'm sorry that last minute deal. But Coach Ranky's going to be part of our freshman because the teachers that he taught our freshmen, he's got some advisory, he's going to be that guy that's with him all the way up for 4 years, right? He's helped with, our AD games. And he's going to be a big part of your life for the next 4 years. So he's going to do our freshman. And then Coach Graff, are you a sophomore? He is, right? And he was also there with you when you started out here in high school at J12. So our sophomores will be introduced by Coach Graff. And he's a sophomore advisor. He's got a lot of you guys in class. So I'm going to have that. And then Coach Larson is going to do our offensive line guys. Our big guys. Because, we've got a whole lot of those where you guys are over at his house. And he's invested so much in you guys. And then Coach Jordan, because he started with us really whenever these guys first got to start, right? When our junior class now started with our senior class. So he's going to introduce our juniors, and then I'm gonna let Coach Pyle and Coach Drummond back to the senior group, and hopefully they can make through it, because you guys don't remember, but I had a bunch of high school kids, like parents don't remember, but I had some high school kids that were our coaches. These guys were up, they were up on the side and said, hey, I need you to hold the bag, I need you to hold the bag, and you started by holding the bag, you know, and then they took off. And so that's kind of how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna make it all, and then at the end I'll do all the team awards and all conferences and all those kind of things. That make sense? So we good with that? And when we do the senior stuff, that's when you guys can do your, you know, whatever you guys are gonna do. I do want to say this. I know you guys kind of saw these. This is something because just because they didn't want to do this, and so Shannon and I kind of, well, Shannon did. Oh, really? I wish I was creative, but I'm not. But this is just a gift from us to all our seniors. And I know we have a few that can't be here because of one reason or another, but it's still be part of, you know, before we even started. Cole and Kurt, I love those things too, and I know that they can't be here right now, unfortunately, but I just want to give them a little love too, because they're also my dudes. And even when we're going through it, we gotta love them anyway, right? And just keep it, and keep on keeping on with each other, because we're family. So, hey, that being said, let's just go ahead, we're gonna start with our freshmen, right? Here's how it's gonna work, all our freshmen are gonna get right there on the wall, because we're kind of get you guys over here. So our freshmen, go ahead. You guys will be our game six, you guys will head right over here, so we got 3 out of 14. You guys are gonna be pretty easy, right? Alright, cool. Alright, my last part, let me do this. My last thing. For lettering, you have to play the minimum of 60% of the quarters that we played in at the varsity level. So this year rather than participants in the letter kind of done by class. Does that make sense? So that's kind of how it was. We did have a couple of our freshmen that they played a whole lot of special teams this year. So if you were on a special team and you played in a quarter, you don't want to play, you're going to become a letter one. Does that make sense? So I just want to get that out there. You got to be active with the standing and, you know, and finish the season and all those kind of things. So there you go. All right, hey everyone. I just want to start off. I have the absolute honor of coaching a few of these guys at the middle school. I want to apologize. I've kind of already lost my voice at the start of this week. So if I sound a little off, it's that. Anyway, we'll get started here. Oliver Tipton. I've known Oliver for 2 years now. He was the tallest 8th grader we had last year on our team. And he was one of those kids that it's like, this guy's going to go off on someone one day. And it took until our game against Buena Vista. And they ran jet sweep, and Oliver was our left defensive end. And I genuinely think that kid from Buena Vista is dead now. Like, I don't think he made it. And ever since then, that little spark that Oliver showed there has just proliferated every single day at the high school. The 8th grader I met, you know, almost 2 years ago, is so different than Oliver now. This young man is becoming a man, and I'm so excited to see him continue to progress. So, let me go over. Bryce Broker. So I met Bryce Broker this past from Washington. Showed up to practice one day, quarterback, looks like a linebacker. And one thing that coaches love is when people step up. And through the perseverance that Bryce went through, being the JV quarterback, which is not easy at all, he continued to step up. And whenever we needed someone on defense, whether it was a corner, a defensive
lineman, I'm a linebacker. Bryce was always volunteering to go out there. And when you have that quality as a freshman, no, he's going to be a great leader. So I'm so excited to see Bryce continue to be a leader. Congratulations on all you did this year. Look forward to seeing you next year. Ben Sampson. All right. If any of you have ever played football before or coached football, there is a phenomenon that occurs at the Pee Wee level and at the middle school level with wide receivers. It's called Q-red socks. All right. And it's whenever a ball is thrown at someone, instead of reaching out for it, they are just right here. And we were just waiting for that one day. Because I coached Ben at the middle school. And we were waiting for that one day where Ben's going to reach out and use this whole frame. And it came against Coronado, 3rd and long. I think it was like 3rd and 20 or something like that. We ran sail, hit the flag ground. Bryce threw a pretty good ball, wherever Bryce is. Where you at? Bryce threw a pretty good ball, right? Into the boundary. Bringing Ben Sampson all the way up here, like Boston dude, turns around, heads down the sideline, just like the 7-yard line. Safety comes up, and Ben freaking lowers his shoulder, right? He just nails this dude. Of course, he got knocked out his way it counts, right? But he's going to be in the weight room. He's going to get bigger. He's going to score a lot of touchdowns for this team. So Ben, looking forward to seeing more of you. All right. So next two are level 50. So we're going to start with 15. All right. Griffin, do you remember when we met? It was this summer, right? This past summer. I met Griffin, and you had never played football before, correct? Just like football. And he shows up in the weight room, and I thought we got a transfer who was like a sophomore, maybe a junior, right? Because he's lifting some pretty heavy weights. And I'm thinking, this guy has a lot of potential, man. He's going to go places like really fast. And it turns out high school playbooks are a lot more complex than flag football. But about halfway through the season, right, it clicks mentally with Griff. And the latter half of our JV season, anywhere Griff was, when the ball was given to him, when it was thrown to him, the play was about to be made. On special teams, on varsity, he was always willing to get in there, for this, run down the field, do his best for the varsity team. So, Griffin, we are so excited to see more of you. Evan. All right. Evan, you mind taking your hood off real quick? All right. This is the first way I ever met him. All right. Same thing. All right. It was at Meadowwood Park. I show up a little late to practice, and I see this kid who I've never seen before. A black bean, one hand catching, like all over the place. And I swear I thought we got like a transfer from Sand Creek or something. And I find out that it's a freshman kid. And my first reaction is, why weren't you on the middle school last year? Right? I've been coaching for 8 years, and every year there's one athlete per grade that has so much potential, and something just happens, whether it's sprained ankles, something like that. So fortunately, Adam has a bit of an ankle issue, right? Sprained ankle. But it's healed up now. He's going to get in the weight room just like Ben, right? They have potential and so on. We're just so excited. All right, so next week, Coach Grant, and our sophomore, right up there.
our sophomore group.
Oh, but hey, except for our line guy, senior and Noah.
About looking forward to introducing the ugliest group tonight. Good. We're stuck with you guys. Okay. All right, so this first kid was a linebacker last year, and I wanted him to play linebacker again. And unfortunately, that didn't happen because we have smarter coaches than I am to put him on the D line. Yeah. And the very first game, we're like, well, this is going to be interesting. We'll see how this thing goes. And then we realized quickly that he was unblockable. And he remained that way throughout the rest of the season. This is a really good kid and deserving of the letter, obviously, that he earned this year. And if he continues to work hard and stay away from like a lot of these sophomores and juniors, he's going to continue to fall out. It's been fun getting to know him the past couple of years. That is Aiden Hernandez. All right. Caleb makes me laugh. He's like, he's that taking kid that's like, I should be on the varsity, man. Nobody else. No, take care. Caleb just makes me laugh. Every time he takes me, he makes me laugh. Little did he know that we needed a varsity. He was going to end up filling in more frequently than he probably assumed he would. Most importantly is we're looking forward to working with him in that free safety position the next couple of years as he continues to grow. And he already knows what he's doing. The question is, will he continue to become a better athlete, which I know that he will. But I just love his attitude. He's got a great personality. He's fun to coach every single day. And congratulations on your letter. All right. Okay. If there was one player, this is going to sound corny, but hey, I want you to ask, so I'm just going to throw it out there. If there was one player on the whole squad that just like reminds me of myself when I was younger, just willing to work his tail off, maybe didn't understand his length and athleticism quite at a young age, but was growing into all that rather quickly. And then, you know, the thing about Jackson is like he's just super coachable. You know, like everything you ask him to do, he's willing to do it. I know that he didn't necessarily like playing little linebacker, but he stuck his hat in there, game after game, and did it for his teammates. He's just a really good kid, and you know, I'm kind of holding my breath a little bit that we get to hang out with him for another couple of years. We'll see how that goes. I did invite Mr. Slocum to introduce him, but he refused. So that's not an indication of the relationship, so don't worry about it. Jackson, all right, well, now you can sort out to hang out with you guys so much. Here we go. Now I'm going to pour our offensive line. Coach Walker. Greg and Coach Watson, I've been here for 10 years with Jill. They're offensive line coach here. So, first of all, I want to say thank you to the parents. Thank you for giving us some kids and trusting us to make them better men. Thank you to Joe for letting me be here for 10 more years. Thank you to the coaching staff. We started out the coaching staff and now with family. I really enjoy our Sunday breakfast with them. I look forward to that wherever it takes us. All of our linemen, we get our oh.
My first thing I want to say is, you know, what I appreciate about that was a lot of, especially this group, is offensive linemen are prettiest, not the ugliest, we're not the prettiest, we're not the slimmest. But what I appreciate about this group is they know who they are. And I think that's going to take a very far in life. Because peer pressure is another thing that they're going to fall into because they're comfortable with what God gave them. That's something we can preach all the time here. You and God gave that, and I appreciate what they do for this program. First one I want to introduce, Stephen Banquet. Stephen came to us from and then we look at every kid he can be just standing behind you, there's no emotion on his face, like, you know, what? Yeah. You know what now? Yeah. Then you go to the field. Got it. There you go. So I appreciate everything, both there, willing to support whatever we have here, baby, but you know what, shuffling, and you stepped up every time we go to you. So thank you, Stephen. Next one we have is KFC. CJ Breaker. When he came here, like, yes, this is great. The good thing I love about CJ is I think CJ needed us just as much as we needed him. And I appreciate it. It was awesome to see how he grew and he became part of the team and how he was so excited by any other JV game to play wherever we could. As many times as we could. He'd be moving slow, but we'd ask him to get out there 4 times. But I look forward to what we have here in the next few years. Someone else. And what I love about Noah is Noah has perfected the art of running, but not doing it. We have to move it, pick it up a little bit. And every time we notice, not to get faster, but he never got faster. Then we say, hey, we do a faster. Then he taught us he put a little bounce in the stuff. So terrible like this. I don't go faster. He never really did that. So we're gonna get better at that and if you good, but I appreciate the versatility of what brings to this team. DJ. So much for that night. Proud to say we have that spot down and was very forward when he brings us the next few years in the building. He was willing to work at anything we asked him to do. And that's what I appreciate about EJS. It's coachable. Coachable. Thank you very much. Next, Adam Gardner. Adam Gardner is a great package. We got everywhere, anywhere that you can play. We start out the season about tackle, then we put him at guard, then we go to the other guard, and the last few games we put him at center. And then we found a spot for him. What I appreciate about that, if he asked me to play a lot of different things, he just said yes, sir. Sometimes I didn't even know what I asked him, and he just said yes, sir. So I appreciate that. Move straight, guarding real close. JT. And we knew by this junior year that he was phenomenal. We put that right down here, we could not have been happier. We love you, Dad, that you brought for our land. He was a mean and nasty guy. We had to do something, he did, he just kept running. What I love about JT, we never had him quit. No matter what the score was, no matter what I went for it. And that's something that I'm hoping to translate this next year into our team. We're at doing that. So thank you much. Good. Coach, come on up, Coach. I remember being in the meeting and the coach saying, I don't like it. I'm like, who's he? Where did he come from? He's like, are you kidding? The coach for 2 years. Coach, that's his name. Then I found out that they were like, when I preached about teachers, there was never no one that worked harder to talk to. Last year, this time we asked the kids to come in and we asked them to live, and I asked them to come to Tuesday morning and find stuff. And I asked them to come to my house for dinner every month, right? And I asked him to lead, and he did every single one of those. I don't think Gucci missed a single thing. No. So I preached about Gucci and showed the growth that he can get. And I appreciate from the fact that we have to play guard the whole time that the guard sit play, and I don't play, and he can play. And I appreciate the effort that you had. Thank you much. Woman, next up, woman. I remember the first time I saw Dave, the first year coach up here, when I came down and helped out the little kids, and I saw that kid going, well, that's a guy who needs you. Thank you for it. Yeah, but only 8 years old. So I appreciate it since then. He was a smart life, right? It was great after each play, we come over and we can talk about what did you see, how did you see it, what did you do, how they do it. And he can tell us. He can tell us. Not only him guy, but the rest of the line. I think that leadership was phenomenal for us because the fact that the guys lined up in the right spots. So Jake, we'll miss it on that. Last but not least, Rip has been a great project for us. I remember Rip as a freshman, and where we saw him do, we had him. We moved him around. We moved around everywhere we could to see where we could fit. We finally last year got him at left tackle, and I think the position he was born to play. He had the best speed on our team. He had the best attitude on our team. He never quit. And the thing is, we asked him to do block by himself, and he did it with no question to him. So, Rick, you said high standards on left tackle. EJS, you don't have to live up there. But I'm going to miss you, man. All right, hello, everyone. This is Walker. Good work. Thank you very much for all the long nights for driving over Lamar and Lahana. Every night that you guys came out and supported us, so I want to give you a big huge thank you for allowing us to keep rolling on for your event. So first I'm going to say start off with Connor Ogden. Yeah, I'm going to have to here. Brendan Ogden, my bad. My bad. I have to feel like I've been on the last several years in the program, and it's the only one kid that we're always asking me for other opportunities to catch the ball, different drills, and I always love his effort. I love how his heart is always asking, what can I do more? What, hey, when did this start? When did this? Hey, you come ask me for help in practice. And it's really hard to get that. You know what I mean? So thank you for everything you've done, and looking forward to seeing you back this year. Never go back down to the and we always wanted to go back for some more. I'm going to introduce you to the over right here. So, people sometimes being over here, Okay. But, I just looked at that, and he always asked me, hey, how's it going? What kind of things you drive today? And he's always, his attitude's always unmeasurable. And he came around really big the entire season. He really grew a lot tremendously whenever he went against Tyler and Bryce, especially one-on-one. And his best friend, Gilbert over here, helped me out. So thank you for everything you've done. I love you, kid, and I'm looking forward to seeing you after this year. This is a little critical one here. Whenever I first saw this young man, is that, hey, coach, I'm the kicker. I'm very cool. And then he's like, I want. So we were staying out one day, boom, drilled a 55-yard field goal. I'm like, no, that doesn't happen at all. So I'm gonna bring Alex Vanor. One thing for me is that I really hope he gets an opportunity to come back to senior year, or another season, a season to play football, because I think that being able to kick a 53-yard field goal, right? 52-yard field goal in the state of Colorado is pretty different. And I hope he comes back and he has an opportunity in the fall, freshman year's draft, right? And hopefully he gets an opportunity in the first class, right? First team all day kickers. Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm not really sure where we're going with this one, but I remember one morning I was asking Coach Chad about, hey, what do you have an idea for a defensive back? Well, hey, you see this young man, he can do it all. I was like, what do you mean? He doesn't see any backflips for no reason. I'm like, no, stop it. So this young man, like I saw him last year play JV level after one game, straight varsity. That's all he did. That's what kind of player he is. And I mean, I would ask him if he was backwards, but I really don't want to have an opportunity on the accident here. Mr. Andy Harper here. But I'm proud of the young man right here, especially because he has everything on the field. And it doesn't matter if you're 6'9" and when you want to build like 200 pounds, he's still able to play whenever you ask him to do it. And it's really hard to measure his heart, if that makes sense. If he doesn't back down from any challenge, or he'll just flip over you. One of the two. So whenever I met this young man, he was little body right here. And he had a clinic. And fortunately, the only thing I could ever pick up difference between him and his brother was he had a green helmet. I was like, okay, Eli had a green helmet, Adam had a white helmet. I could do this. And I had him for the longest time. And for me personally, I think I'm a better young man than young man Eli Gardner, because his family, but I think Eli is one of those guys that he backs up for the challenge. And he's an all-state wrestler. He's a really good wrestler. And look at this guy. Remember, he's this tall, and now he's taller than me. He looks down at me, which is kind of scary, but not very tall to begin with. But Eli, I'm super proud of you. I think that next year's your year, whatever you want to accomplish, whether it's wrestling, football, all these days, if you have a great mentor over there with that up with a shirt, maybe it's going to lead you the way. So this is a man. Those games that Phil and I, Coach Ross, we coached back in 5th grade. Boy, his quarterback said, "Woo-wee." Boy, did he grow up. I'm having some grandpas come up here to roll up. What can I do about this young man? In the summertime, this year is that he contacted me and said, hey, coach, I'm all in. And for me personally, he reached out to me and I was able to work out with him early in the morning. For somebody who wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning, it's not really fun, especially in the summertime if you're like a kid. But for somebody, he's very special young man. He, work late, have late in the summertime, so many different stuff. Work shows in the summer. But Ace is a young man that the parents showed me right by the book. There's no way made a fuss about it, except for curfew, but we won't talk about that. but Kim, Bill, thank you for everything you've done. It's awesome what you guys done. And Nathan, I am super proud of you for what you did for you here, and I'm excited what you do for you.
All right, we have a senior right there, please. So, introduce these guys. We'll be Coach Currently and Coach Lyle.
First, I'd like to thank my wife. Got to witness, me driving all over the place, get a little upset some days. Got to hear our long conversations about football till about 1 o'clock in the morning with Coach Drummond and Coach Ross. Thank for that. Two coaches, I really do appreciate you gentlemen. You guys do. Practices are awesome. A little bit of so we got knocked a little bit of that out. Your parents, what do you guys do? You guys have a lot of memories, a lot of money invested out here, and a lot of miles. So I do appreciate it for all you work you do. If it wasn't for you guys, this doesn't happen. For you seniors, for all you guys, like Coach Rossi said, we all started off trying to put on, little clips on your chin straps, things like that. I went over there holding up the bags. Got to a point where I'm like, I'm not holding bags anymore because these dudes are hitting too dang hard. So I'm like, you got to find somebody else to hold the bag. I'm going to get hurt. Now, I watch you guys are driving down the road now. You guys are waving at me, so I'm looking up going, wow, that's how fast 8 years go by. You guys are waving at me on the street. So, me, I'm trying to. I think it's a little bit. But no, gentlemen, I'm really proud of you guys. Just remember this bond that you guys built. And all those years that you guys were picking each other up, continue picking each other up. Okay? Life is going to be rough. Football's over for some of you guys. It's going to be rough. But give a shout out to each other. Pick each other up still. Make that phone call. You know where all those coaches live. You can always call us if you need something. I'm really going to miss you guys. For me, you guys help me fulfill the dream of being a coach. I think the world of you guys. If you ever need anything, please don't hesitate. All right? It's one of those things. You're always going to be a part of this group. That's all that you made. Look at each other. I still hang out with guys that I've known for 25 years ago. Just doing that. Look out for each other. It's just, life that you guys taught each other in football. It's just keep playing football every day. Keep working hard at whatever you want. And for me, this is the last thing I got to say. When you figure out what you want to do in life when that time comes, like I've always said to you guys, get some. Love you guys.
All right. You guys in a second. This is going to be a tough one for me. So, I see some new faces out there, so I'm gonna give like I don't know, a little description of Coach Chad, just so some of this might make sense to you. I'm a man of immense passion. I am intense, and my expectations are high. They are directly related to the love that I have for your children, the love that I have for all of you for sharing them, the honor that I have for spending these years together. Miss Deborah, thank you. So held a spot open for Aiden, my son, who was part of this squad as well. Part of the reason I got into the coaching, Miss Kasha, the Balduses, all of you, Ramirez, everybody. I don't even. I looked at the gardeners and I just. Oh, that's just painful, guys. So I'm sorry that I'm battling. I'm sorry that I'm struggling, but it's hard to put into words what we've been through, And so, I think it's fitting that it's on St. Patrick's Day, right? I bleed green. We wear green, so to me, it's fitting. We're an intense set of dudes from. We used to sit in the shed. They're 10 years old, and I won't let them out of practice. Keep me to smell. We go in the shed for 10 minutes to warm up. It's time to go back to work, gentlemen. All right, so I tried to finish the way I started, right? I'm a man in black. Today's a little bit for morning. All right. But as everybody said, what I said to you on the first day, I'm going to say here today, okay? I know of no substitution for hard work. There is no substitution, gentlemen, right? Oh my gosh, it's brutal. In all the years we've been together, tenacity, persistence, determination defines this group. I wish I could have sent you out for the break champions. Okay? But it turns out the game we were playing wasn't football. It's life, right? So we still have a chance for the ring. Okay? So we're gonna attack life the same way, right? We're gonna be relentless. We're gonna follow the rules. We're gonna do everything we need to do. And as always, when you wake up in the morning, be a leader. Follow the rules. Listen to your damn mamas. All right, so that's about the end of my battle. Like you can't really do it all that. All right, so all right. So here's a gentleman that. It's going to take a minute, fellas. I'm just going to be honest. All right. So we are a family, right? We've broken bread together. We've added members of our family. We've lost members of our family together. Okay. Whether you were here for a day or you were here for the 10 years, we all become one, right? And this guy is no different. He's a huge part of the team, a huge part of our success on defense because he would jump in at any point we needed to make things work, okay? So this guy, I wish I had more years, but Kevin Banquet. This would be out of office. This young man is probably one of the best receivers I've seen in a long time. Very, very hot player as well. Anytime you get a chance
we would call, like I called the Ross and go, hey, can we go to church right and just single this guy up? Because there's not a whole lot of people that I know that can cover this guy. If your future is what you play football, I think there ain't gonna be anything that we're gonna cover you, all right? So anything that you want in life, we'll get it, man. Go up there and like you said, you know, quarterback playing ball, we'll get it, all right? I love you, brother.
Oh, my homie. All right. Darren Gainer. Also known as where do I go, dude? Oh, it's like they're my kids, man. So painful. From a pie-faced little boy, just the biggest circle, the biggest smile you could ever imagine, and just lights out. It was the best thing to watch because he'd just be smiling, full of joy, and just wreaking havoc. And so, Darren, from all of us coaches from Little Park High School, thank you for everything.
We got the quarterback, Collins is there. Since Collins been here, I tried to beat him up with his little phone. I don't know, about 6 foot. I don't know, I beat him up a lot, so I'm sorry for your parents, you know. The only time I ever got to abuse the kid and got away with it, and I would never do that, but this guy, probably the best quarterback I've seen in a long time. He's done to the Big Ten Academy. If it wasn't for the injuries, this kid could have gone somewhere really good, and he still can. It's up to him. This kid's got a rocket arm, we stand there, I'm like, dude, seriously, I'm warming up with him, I'm like, you know, I think it's a pretty soft man, I got an office job here, if you're firing these footballs 15 yards away, I'm like, man, I'm gonna lose a finger here. And so we had to call for the receivers to come over here, and these guys were like backing up, and everybody sees backing up, because he just kept firing. Ever since he was third grade, you would never understand it all. Just taking a little bit off. Every day I would tell him that, take a little bit off, man, you're gonna hurt somebody. But I love this guy. He's taught every quarterback that's in our group in the room, he's taught these guys about how to be a quarterback. He's taught them how to be the leader, and he's taking charge of everything. And I wish he wouldn't have gotten hurt, because I think he could have taken us a lot of places. All right? I love you, man. Well, that was just the quarterback only, so a lot of you guys don't like that one, but my quarterback handshake something.
I didn't cuss. I snipped off that. Y'all know. Yeah, my one. Bryson Cox. All right, so Bryson. All right, easiest definition I got for y'all. That's what he would do at 9 years old in front of kids. And they were really people. All right, so from the beginning, more aptitude than you could stuff in a human being. Patched for damn near the majority of his youth football career. Not a complaint. Not a single solitary complaint. And he knew he could play other places. And so, as much of a teammate as you could ever ask for. And that being said, Bryson ain't easy either. Right? You got expectations, and better than both. So, thank you for going on.
Gilbert Ramirez. So he was my punt returner, kick returner, pretty much anything you ask this guy to do, he would do. He never complained, came off our side taking big shots, but you know what, the reason why we put him back there, because there was always these opportunities that he was gonna take one to the house. One block for touchdowns, or you want, this guy did everything that you asked, put him anywhere on the field, offense, defense, special teams, and he did everything. Started when he was young there, at Meadow or Memorial Park. Same thing, going down there, like Will Robinson, running downhill. I good luck catching this guy. The speed, the heart, I love it. Everything he did, leadership. I wish he was back there. I think I love him very much. Just keep that one right. Very awesome. I know his pops is up here and everything. Like and clones and like Brigham and I had an agreement like from the start, and the agreement was if I was unhappy with what we were doing, I would let Brady know. Whether Brady did anything wrong or not, because they knew if I would light him up, there was no hope for any of that. And so Brady, thank you for saving your teammates a lot of headache, a lot of money, and allowing me a little bit of psychological growth. You're not helping out a little bit. Okay, I got another. Whatever, I'm still on it. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh. If you ever been to practice, I'm the king of one more, right? I would see you doing everything, and some of you parents should know what you do. If I could see you do this right now, we'll let you get it out. Just a second. All right, Jake Wilkinson. Not always been easy for Jake, right? He kind of moved in, and that was kind of awkward for a minute there, right? Because they'd be calling you Bengals and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden, Jake has done every unsavory task I could ever ask a high school football player to do. I asked him to pull and the sophomore at linebackers. Asked him to fill the middle as a linebacker. Literally nothing Jake hasn't done for the program or me personally. So proud of you, so proud of your growth. The sky is the limit for all of you guys. Jake, I love you. Take care of yourself. All right. Well, everybody's saving, not the best for last, but or the hardest for last. We love this young man very much, Travis Sanders. I know this one's hard for you because you really know
is right here. You know what it says? This kid needs football. He needs football a lot, right? And we got to love him through the hardest time of his life. And we were there together, all of us. And I hate to see him go because he held a special place, even though there's not a lot of times where I get to say it. Because, you know, I have to be Coach Austin. And I don't get to be that for everybody, but this is my God. And if anybody ever got the most out of their talent, it was Travis. Because God didn't grant him the body of an offensive lineman, but he gets to play it. And God didn't give him long arms and long legs to play defensive end, but he gets to play it. And we go, there were times when we would need somebody to play scout and defensive end because we have to run at that back and run power, so we better pick on Bryson or a pulling guard or something like that. And guess who got to do that? It was Travis. And he did it every single day and loved it. And there were a couple times when he wanted to quit. And his family reached out to him and said, hey, you can't. Because you're too big of a part of what we're doing here. And he will forever be my dude. And I appreciate everything you've done. Thank you so much. Sorry, but I can't do anymore. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a crier. So,
So hey, one last thing, the coach is gonna do some more stuff, but anybody that went relentless this year, okay? If you went relentless, what I would like you to do is at some point not in the middle of stuff. So I want you to grab one of these shirts and you're gonna pass it on to someone else. Someone you feel like can carry that torch on for us, okay? So if you went relentless in a shirt, pass it on to somebody.
hey, so our senior group, I know that you guys, we forgot that beforehand, I wanted to so we have that senior group back so that you guys can use it. Also, please, take the board on your way.
All right, hi everybody, my name is Danny. And so every year, we decide to pick new senior basic coach, and we give them a present. So this year, I got a new baby coach Chad card. So there's an ongoing joke that the coaches have a group chat with this each other. And so for Coach Chad seeing a picture, which used to be in the library, he graduated. Start him with the bullet going like this. Staring at the camera. So that's a joke. All the coaches found that and sent it to them. And so for my senior picture for football, I decided to do the same thing. So I printed out a picture, I signed it, Gary gave them and there's actually a second one right here. So it's not here yet because the shipping kind of takes time. And apparently no one sells metal whistles anymore. But he had the same whistle since he started coaching us in third grade. And he said he's going to retire it. Already hung up. Already hung up. And so what I'm going to do is I bought a metal whistle and I'm going to personally engrave it that says Coach Chad and then our all-time PFC record. So, what's wrong with that? Talking about complaining about my patient group a lot. And he likes it. So I got a new pair of socks. Everyone got their shoes, right? Yeah, they're right. Those are okay, well, I heard your river. Yeah. Yeah, I got to a razor. Can't be talking about so roll it there. Just bring a room or something. She got 60 pounds. Nice, but very nice. Okay. Okay, so my coach is not here today. But actually, I Coach King. Coach Finch was our running backs coach. He's pretty awesome. Um, but yeah, he came from the Air Force Academy, but he played ball there. And so I got him this tiny little Lego today. It's a little airplane because maybe Coach Pitts, it's nice and cute. But also, something about interesting thing about Coach Pitts is he's the quietest coach I've ever had in my lifetime. I'm used to Coach Chad, Coach Piles, my dad, and like Thomas, like yelling at us and cursing, cursing us all up. Oh, well, yeah, and so we're seeing like two outs now. But other than the running backs, I don't know if anybody's heard Coach Pitt's voice. And so I'm in this little megaphone thing. So that way when he talks, people will actually hear him. And so we can finally start coaching. Yeah, right. So my name is Tyler. I had the great pleasure of getting on the head coach roster. And at the time I didn't even think about it, but with time was going, we got coach a new pair of kicks and drawing one of his best kicks. And then I was on the first one. And I mean, also, come on, look in there. There's a risk coach. Because we can never remember any of the football plays. So I would say we also have a risk coach in there for you. Because none of us can ever remember any of the plays. So hopefully you will remember us. All right, what's up? I'm Griffin. We have a lot of coaches that work super hard, and I'm incredibly thankful for that. And for his first year coaching, Coach Slocum, come on up here. I've never seen a dude. But he's kind of like the Travis of the coaching squad. He does everything. He helps out with all the stuff they have to do. And I've had the personal pleasure of getting to know him super well. I come to his class all the time, grab skis. But yeah, no, he's a really hard worker, and I'm really glad I got this great coach for this year, coach. So yeah, I the gift. Coach is a huge Bears fan, so I went ahead and got him his free hat, his free Broncos hat. With that, so, Coach, look. This is the first one. And you guys got one of my favorite coaches. And weight class, I always try to take on stuff like that. You always say no. Yeah. But I wanted to give you a little something special because can't relate to it. So this year I had to tomorrow, and how we talked about earlier, we need to get the full stick. I still got hurt, so it wasn't very good. So I hit one foot with a green stick, and I broke both of mine, and it still kind of it was really loud. But be very careful that this will have concussions. It's pretty useful, so if I handle everything for you. So I had and when I did a coach work, so he is always something, like, all the time. So I was thinking just like a public pretty sore right now, like I spicy on it. And then the other thing is no matter how cold it is outside, you're always in shorts, no matter what. So I went and got me some trouser socks. I'm gonna tell you that's not. And the fourth grade was running promise us for the seniors a steak dinner because we got a certain amount of stores or something like that. So it's been 7 or 8 years ago and no steak dinner, so I figured I'd give him a steak dinner. I said, hey guys, I'm Bryson. I got a coach on the team. So we don't need to talk about how I spelled my last name. So coach on the first day I met him, showed up to a 7-on-7 practice. He got a TCU hat and a twin. And then for the next year, all I saw was a TCU hat and a Woodland Park hoodie that we all got. So I decided I'll fix up your wardrobe and I'll buy you some more Woodland Park shirts. I didn't know what size they were, so I got one double XL and 2 large. And there's 2 tags on one of them, 2 tags on 2 of them, and the other one I don't know. I want the bag as well. Okay, so I got some varsity over here. Okay, as though I know it's just each other, I don't on that. We're gonna make fun of his hair, because he's got none. And so I decided to at least help you out in that aspect. I got some hair color. I got the deep brand, I'm not expensive, so you got the Kroger brand, I'm sorry. So I put it on tonight, hopefully you get some by my next one.
Nicknames and everyone can find their own house and we never beat. For me, that's important because it's not about football. It's about fellowship. It's about roasting around our kids. And it's about creating nicknames. And the basketball is about creating family. So I appreciate that. These are some of the nicknames we have that they come to my house and we create all that because I want a family when this is done. I want to see how they're doing 5, 6, 7 years down the road. So thank you.
Before we get our last game, I actually have one story with Melissa, our trainer. She's amazing. She's the reason why
90% of us keep playing, he's an NBA. She backed us all that, she did a good job. But I'm really bad. I have clenching my teeth super hard during, like, every time I hit anybody or anything. And so I actually go through a mouthpiece once a week or shorter. And so, she's this huge bin full of mouthpieces, and from my freshman year to my senior year, I've gone through almost the whole thing. Like, it's bad. I used so many mouthpieces. And so, I actually got her a mouthpiece that I signed. So she'll remember me at least. And this is from like everybody. This is my dad. And we gave you that football a long, long time ago. And so we just want to say we love you one last time. We'll give you another one. Yeah, just to like cap it off. Yeah, here you go, coach. Well, hey, just so you know, this senior class is, like we said before, super special for us. Thank you guys for a lot of awesome memories. And, Coach Wooden from UCLA, probably the greatest individual coach of all time. Won a whole lot of national championships at UCLA. And he sat down one day and after he retired, and somebody on the interview goes, "Tell me which one was your greatest team?" He goes, "Come see me in 20 years and I'll find out what kind of men they are. And I'll show you what my greatest team was." There's no doubt in my mind that 20 years down the road, these guys are going to have unbelievable families. They're going to be doing amazing things for our communities across the country. And I know that they're going to, they're all going to move everywhere. So we got some talking about going to Germany. Some are going, just up the street. Some are talking about going to Montana and getting hiked down the mountains. And some are talking about Wyoming and welding. I just know in my heart that each one of these guys are going to make us unbelievably proud. And maybe one of these days down the road, 20 years from now, we all have ourselves a big old hoo-ha and a reunion, and we're right back here in Woodland Park, and I get to see how unbelievable this team really was. Does that make sense? Can you guys do that for me? I'm probably going to be senile by then, so you guys will have to put that thing together. But just, get ready to call and he'll drag me out of some old folks home and I'll be here. Does that sound good? Hey, I'll love you forever, but I'll love you for always. You know what I mean? Because you're my dudes. Thank you very much. I know we got one last piece, but hey, go ahead, please. At the end, actually, you can come grab your board. That's from Shannon and I, just to say thank you so much for being a part of, my extended family for a long time. And, really being, your brothers to my son. So, unbelievable, right? From from Colin in fourth grade going to Elitch's and making fart sounds in his elbow with that goofy laugh. And then all these guys doing mess ups on swings. That's still on YouTube, by the way. You go look at, what is it called? Kids mess ups on swings or something? Yeah. You didn't know how to spell it. I don't think he does now either. Yeah, it is still on YouTube. I watch it every once in a while just because that laugh there. Hey, you guys, love you, man. Awesome. Thank you guys very much. This is a really special day. Cool. All right. So our last one's right here are going to be our team awards and other kind of things. And
challenge these guys. And we say, being a starter at Little Park isn't enough. That's not the expectation. You know what I mean? The expectation is to be better. We actually compete in everything that we do. Compete in the classroom. Compete when you're in PE. Compete on every single test. I know that's what got me through high school. Because you know, high school can be monotonous, man. You're every day you show up, lecture, assignment, test, projects. You guys know the drill, right? And some of you guys are choosing to go get another education, which is going to be tough as well. And the only way you can get through that is to play the game, right? Like these guys said, Coach Kyle said, play football every day. But I expect you to play football in everything that you do all the time, and that includes even in the classroom. I can tell you, there was a young lady named Tamara Shelburne, and she was extremely bright, and somehow we got every single class together in high school. And so every single test, we would go to each other and see who got the best score. And she always beat me, except for in, social studies. I don't know why I have your social studies, but that's what I was competing against. And I expect you guys to do the very same thing. Compete in academics, compete at a job. You know, like Coach Chad says, the quickest way to the top, be on time. You know, little things like that. I want you to compete in everything that you do. That's why, I got you to compete every day. Wristband this last year. That's what we did this year. These are some young men that took that to heart and actually achieved academic all-state honors. It's a big deal for me. And this is one of my favorite awards. And this year we had 4 young men who stepped up and gained academic all-state. And this year we had 3 honorable mentions and 1 first-team academic all-stater. Our 3 academic all-state honorable mentions are Braden Russell, Travis Sanders, and Bryson Thomas. And academic all-state first team, Darren Egan. He just said, well, in the PE, does wonders. And I'll say this, I make fun of, I don't know if you guys know this, I have a cousin who's kind of my brother. He took on only welding in PE and still didn't get on the honor roll. So hey, congratulations, Darren. You're the man. All right, so now for our all-conference players. Now, you guys have seen, and I couldn't quite find that article, but we had some cool accolades this year, especially when it comes to these several all-area players. We had, 3 all-state players this year. You guys did an awesome job. You guys were, was it Alex and Bryson and Brady, right? We're all our all-state players. Then I take Battle Fest. You guys are unbelievable this year. Those guys did an awesome job. All you guys that were all area, unbelievable job. I know that we had I couldn't even mention them all because I couldn't find my article this morning, and it's just been a great couple of months. You know what I mean? But I know that we had several of you guys that were in that all area. Tyler, Bryson, Braden, Alex. I know that we had a bunch of them. I think Mason was there. Congratulations, you guys. But now we're going to mention our all-conference players and this is a weird year. So we're normally in the Tri-Peace League, like you guys have known, we were, like Lamar, Lahana, Manitou, those at TCA and Elizabeth. But this year, due to COVID, they just threw us in a conference. So they said, hey, how about we just put up the state of Colorado, throw a dart at it, and wherever that lands, that's who we're going to put in a conference together. So that's why we need to go to Craig and Delta gets to come here, and I don't know what, Vanity was 14 miles up from us, but we couldn't be in their conference. It was weird. You know, so, and turns out that we had a really tough conference this year. You know, I mean, if Delta, the quarterback doesn't tear an ACL, probably state champs. What do you say? I mean, it was just happened the game after us, and he tore his ACL. Mountain County makes it to the playoffs, which is a team that, you know, we had them on the road. And then right there, it was what, 23 seconds left in the game. You know, they go up on us, and, you know, it just is what it is. But we have those guys, and it was a really, really tough conference. And so these are some pretty outstanding awards. So, I'm going to announce some of those. So our honorable all conference honorable mention, wide receiver, free safety, Andrew Harper. No. All right, honorable mention, outside linebacker, Eli Gardner. All right, honorable mention, defensive tackle, offensive lineman, Adam Gardner. And honorable mention, quarterback, Mason Files. All right, first team, all conference, defensive tackle, Aiden Hernandez. And first team, all conference, kicker, the Bulgarian bomber. And first team, all conference, tight end, defensive end, Bryson. All right, and first team, all conference, strong safety, Brayden Bravo. Before our last awards from the evening, was going to be our team award. And these were, you know, a lot of conversation went into a lot of these. You know, kind of where we are with each one of these young men. I'm going to start with our Panther Award. And talk about overcome adversity. This would be him. This kid loves football. He loves it. Come back from basically a broken neck all year on a high ankle sprain and refused not to play. We had to tell him, hey, no, you're standing here. No, I'm going in. No, you're standing here. No, I'm going in. An academic all-stater just won the state welding competition. Building some amazing things just for our weight room. If you want the definition of what a Panther should look like, it's right here. Because doesn't miss workouts. He used to be the biggest kid on the team besides Bryson. I don't know what happened there. They everybody shot right by him. But he personifies what we want as a Panther football player. And our Panther of the Year award goes to Darren Beamer. All right. I have to double check with Coach Kraft. We're pretty sure our road player of the year, road was the name of our special team this year. And thank goodness he came because what a weapon. I'm pretty sure that a 51-yard field goal is the highest score record. I mean, Nick was exactly. We're gonna have to look that one up. But you know, the second longest one in the state this season, 1 yards. Our road player of the year is Alex. I know that coach has a shirt made. And our church player here was really tough. We had a lot of those guys. If you want to win football games, you got to dominate the line of scrimmage. I know that everybody wants the ball in their hand, but the absolute most important position on the field is those guys that dig in deep. They're hit every single play. I love those pictures that you see with the quarterback with a clean uniform and all the linemen that are disgustingly dirty. They're my favorite. It's hard sometimes to teach these guys because they're told that they can't pick on the little guys. You know what I mean? And all of us parents are, when you're a big guy, you got to take care of all of those little guys. Now we're asking, hey, everything that you've ever been taught, don't do that. We want you to crush everybody that you've ever seen. And it's tough. I mean, especially for young men. They're going, wait, hold on. I get it. It's a tough responsibility. And you don't get any glory. I'm going to tell you, when you're in college, I was in meetings when I got to play. We'd be in these meetings, and meetings are brutal because you're going over the film and everybody's yelling at you, and all the things. But all the DBs and the quarterbacks and the wide receivers were all in the front row, and you make sure you got your notebook out. Then you walk by the whole line room, and these guys are laying back, and they got their feet up, and they're burping, and spit open at you, and things. You're like, what in the world is going on there? How did they get away with it? And their offensive line coach goes, because I'm the only one around here that loves these guys. If you see these guys' girlfriends, and I'm really sorry, that's the way it's happening. That's how it is. We love them up, though. You know what I mean? We love them up as much as we can because we understand that they are the most important part of a football team. I know that it doesn't look like it after 53 and a third yards wide, 300 feet long. That the entire game comes down to this distance. Wherever that ball is set, whoever dominates that distance of the game wins. I put a lot of pressure on these guys. Early in the year, I went over to Coach Larson and I said, this group, it's your job. If you do what we're supposed to, we're going to be successful. And although our record doesn't show we were successful, this group took care of us. And I wish we had, 9 of them to give away because we were great on both sides of the ball. But we had one young man who we had to ask to play both sides of the ball. And never came out of the game. And really did a nice job. Had to play tackle, had to play guard, had to move to center because of circumstances. Played all over the defensive line. Did an unbelievable job. And our church player of the year is Adam Burke. All right. And this next guy is our relentless player of the year. Our defensive player of the year. We're the home of the relentless 11. I don't know if you know that. And, there are some times that I've had the opportunity to coach defense, and then Coach Drummond took it over and did an unbelievable job. And I asked him to do something that he's never done before, and so he and I went and met with a whole bunch of different coaches, and then he studied. I don't know if you know, but this dude is a real nerd. He sits on YouTube and reads, and like nobody I've ever seen. Go to the huddle, like right now, probably this week, you probably only watch 5 hours this weekend. That's only because it's in the middle of March instead of during the middle of the season. But he creates an expectation that everybody is going to run to the football. We want our guys 11 hats going to the ball at all times. And we pride ourselves. I mean, if you look at when our coach stops us, what are we going to do first? We're going to play great defense. That's what we do first. We're going to build everything that we do to play great defense. And that's why I put him in charge of that group, because I knew he was going to bring some type of passion, and I just wanted our kid to play football the way he lives his life. And I think that this is about as close as we can get to a relentless player. Now, he's not as loud, right? He's not as vocal, but he plays with a little bit of swag and a little bit of thunder, and he makes everything work. Gets people in the right spot. Come home upset if he ever misses a tackle, which was very few. But our relentless player of the year is great. All right. And our offensive player of the year. Pretty sure we asked him to do a couple things that were a little bit new, right? We're a little bit new. We asked him that instead of just being the guy that everybody had double team, we wanted to put him down in the box and let him help and let him block. Have you ever seen any of whenever we run a play from 14 to 15 split, so I don't play where everybody's blocking zone, and then Bryson would come back across the line of scrimmage and line up a defensive end. And there were a couple times that I thought, after a couple people's lives, I thought they were going to arrest me for putting in trouble in a position of authority or something like that, because he loved doing that. And then we just sneak him out in the flat and throw him the ball, and then he goes for a touchdown, which I love, right? And for a long time, it's been, for a lot of years, even since he was a sophomore, has been kind of the key that made our offense go. And he hasn't got a lot of credit for that because, we turn around and give the ball to other guys, and he limits his touch because we try to put the ball in a lot of people's hands. That's our philosophy. You guys can space and let them create. But it doesn't work unless you have a guy that everybody has to double team, and that's exactly what they had to do. And then when we put him in the backfield, they really didn't know what to do. And made us go. And our offensive player of the year, also going on to play this position at the next level, will be Bryson Cox. ever say, oh, that's cool. Love it. All right, you guys, well, I said my piece. I know I probably should have saved my rant from the beginning until the end, but I knew that it would be too difficult, and I don't really want this thing to linger on. You guys know who left it, and all they will. Thank you guys for an awesome meeting, thanks for being flexible, and letting us do this. That's all I gotta say about that.
Hey, is your mom still out there? Yeah, exactly.
Don't charge. What's up? Darren said he doesn't talk to him. Well, sure, one of them. You can give it to Kohler. Yeah, you just gotta tell him. Hey, what time do you want in your truck? What else you want?